2025 has started, and in typical New Year fashion, I would like to have a look back at 2024. But not just a look back myself, I reached out to many of the subscribers of this channel and asked them what they think was the best news they received in 2024 and the worst news they received in 2024. Now, the options were open. They could talk about something from their own life, or they could talk about something from the general news cycle. Most people decided to share details about their own personal life, and without getting into excruciating detail, I would like to say that the most common best news that everyone received in 2024 had to do something with passing or appearing in an exam. Now, the exam was different for different people, but usually this was the most common good news people received, or the most common best news people received. It is interesting that both when it comes to best news as well as worst news, people generally prefer talking about stuff that happened in their own lives instead of the wider world events. The second most common best news that people received was something to do with getting a job, becoming financially independent. There was an instance of a person saying that the best news they received was their ability to save the life of a critically ill baby. Very interesting good news or best news was losing weight, which is something that is inspiring for many people. Another very key good news that a subscriber shared with me was this person received clarity about what one should definitely avoid in their lives. Winning a gold medal in an academic competition was very succinct and clear best news. And the one that I like the most is best news was reuniting with family members over Diwali. Now let's move on to worst news. This had to do mostly with the death of somebody in the family, and this is by far the most common worst news, and it really does give pause to not just mindlessly asking people to share details about their own lives in the last year. There was one person who talked about the plane crash in South Korea, which led to the death of so many people on board. And there were instances where some people were hospitalized themselves, and that was the worst experience of 2024 for them. And keeping true to the spirit of passing exam being best news, not passing exams was worst news for some people, and this is always the possibility before every exam, and that is what makes exams so stressful, the possibility of not passing them. But by far the most common worst news that everyone, or not everyone, but the majority of people talked about in terms of wider world events was the death of the doctor in Arjikar in August 2024. And this really has left a scar in the minds of many people. And although people have stopped talking about it as widely as it was covered in the immediate aftermath of the event, this still is an issue that bothers everyone who was paying attention to it. So these were the answers I received. Many people did not answer. Some people responded with a question such as why this Colaveri tea. Some people did not respond at all. Some people said that this requires more time, and some people said that they don't have the time to think so much. But thank you to everyone who participated in this survey, and I wish you a great 2025. From my own experience, I would like to say that the best news I received in 2024 was the fact that I was registered to practice medicine in the United Kingdom, and the worst news would be the news emanating from Arjikar in August of 2024. I hope 2025 brings better news and universally good news for everyone. Thank you for watching this video. Take care. Bye bye. And please don't forget to be awesome.